And so that I might not be exalted above measure by the abundance of the revelations, because Paul had a lot of revelation. The apostles knew nothing. Well, it says it here. The abundance of what? That he would not boast exceedingly. A thorn was given to him in the flesh, a messenger of Satan to torment him. So he doesn't exalt above measure. You know who was one of his thorns? Peter. One of them. Concerning this thing, I plead with the Lord 3 times to take it away from me. And he said to me, my fasting is sufficient. My grace is sufficient for you. Look, this isn't the one that's preached out there. This is the pure, the one that hasn't been cut. That's pure, one for one. It says, he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is perfected in your weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly above my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on what? On me. I'm going to ask a question, and if you don't raise your hand, because it says there that if you glory and accept that you are weak, God says he's going to make you strong. But if you say, oh, I'm not weak, he's weak. How many are weak here? You are called so that the power of God works. You are saying, my position in the flesh is weakness, but I have the gospel. Say, I have the gospel. I know the gospel. I can confess the gospel. I am called to confess so that the power of God may be perfected in my weakness. Speaking about myself, because I am the weakest among all, because he says the most vile of the word is what he's chosen to put to shame the weak. So if I'm putting you to shame, it's that I am weaker. For 33 years that this knowledge has possessed me, it is a marvelous power, because I'm always in good spirit. I am always patient for things. Someone may be, or something disguised of evil, and I say, wait a minute, something good, it's tangled up in there, because since we have this confession, this knowledge, the evil or bad things, you turn them into positive things. That's why Paul says that for those that love the Lord, all things work together for good. Paul says that you are more than a conqueror. As a matter of fact, Paul said, I thank God. Thanks be to God whom always leads us in triumph. So how are you going to confess that you are always in defeat? This light and momentarily situation, how are you going to say that you've been all of your life and that the devil has you? The devil was destroyed 2,000 years ago. Whom determines the victory in your life? It is you tonight. You are the one that determines that. God is not going to help you. It is you. You decide. I'm more than a conqueror.